That's right. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. And we have got some great music lined up for you guys tonight. We have special guests in the basement with us tonight, Jack and Lexi from Dead Bed Bad. And we're going to be talking to them here in just a little while. Got some great music from those guys. And we just like to play all the indie music that's available around the whole world, especially here in Missouri, but anywhere else as well, because our motto is everybody is local from somewhere. And get out there and support your local bands. That's we want to say thank you if you did go to a concert this weekend, and line up another one for this coming weekend. We'll give you a rundown on that as well. Bootsy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. You know, talking about going to a live show, I saw this little dealie on Facebook today that I thought was pretty cool, that if you're going to go and spend $10 or $15 to go see a movie, change it up a little bit and spend that much to go see a live show.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it usually costs less than that.
And then you can go to the video rental and get a movie for $1.
Really, good idea.
All right.
Great evening.
We're going to get into some music now. This first band's out of Toronto, Canada, called Social Strife, doing a song called You Were Nothing. And after that, Daily Grind out of Pittsburgh, PA, doing a song called What We've Been On. And then after that, Timbo from right here in Rolla, Missouri, one of our good friends that plays all the time down at C&M Billiards on Wednesday night, doing a song he wrote called Say For Yourself. So sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Social Strife doing You Were Nothing. Check it out.
Hey, this is Luna Rain, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Enjoy.
This is David Parsons from Gateway, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. This crazy ass.
Timbo doing a little song for you there called Say For Yourself. Before that, the Daily Grind doing What We've Been On, and we started it out with Social Strife doing a song called You Are Nothing. That's right here in the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy. I hope everybody out there had a fantastic Valentine's Day. Bootsy and I went out and had a little dinner out at one of the local establishments.
We had surf and turf.
Yeah, the steak and lobster
Yum.
was on the menu that night. And a very good original band from right here in Vienna, Missouri. Mick Bird and the
Backroads Band.
The Backroads Band played that night.
And Shannon Hushaw made her debut with them.
As the backup singer. And she did a fine job.
Oh, that woman is a natural harmonizer.
No
She's
doubt.
very talented.
So, we're going to start out this next set with Mick Bird and doing a little song that he wrote called Just the Blues. And we're going to follow that up with Brian Carter Band doing a song called Kiss. And they're out of Kansas City, Missouri. And also out of Kansas City, up next after that is, how do you say his name, Bootsy?
Ben Wimhainer, and I have some trivia about these two songs.
Okay, but his song is called Reminiscent.
Yes. The Bryant Carter Band was brought to my attention by Ben. Now, Ben Wimhainer was the very first guest that we had on this show in January of 2011 who actually played live acoustic on the air. And he's a very, very talented guitar player. He didn't sing, he played guitar, and he did a wonderful job of it. And he got in touch with me about 2 weeks ago and said, there's this band that I'm playing in now. And I don't know why I haven't gotten in touch with you sooner, the Bryant Carter Band. And oddly enough, he's playing bass for this band.
No kidding.
So we're playing a song by the Bryant Carter Band, and out of the vault, we're going to play the very first live acoustic song that was ever played in the basement by Ben Wimhainer, Reminiscence.
Well, I was emailing all the bands before we left the house, because I let them all know we're going to play them on the show tonight. And I was checking out the Bryant Carter Band on Facebook and also Ben's website on Facebook, and both of them, for their background pictures on their Facebook websites, they have just a crowd of people. Like if you were standing up on stage playing, they're taking pictures of the crowd that is there watching them. So that's kind of neat, too. Both of them have kind of the same type of pictures, not the same people, but you can check that out as well.
Yep.
So sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Mick Bird doing Just the Blues.
This is Russ Rodenizer of the Russ Rodenizer Project, and you're listening to Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
Judas lives, lover smile, and hell you rocked my world and then set me on fire. Silver tongue, siren, you got me walking in circles, begging like a child. She ain't wasting her time in a westbound lane. She's singing, giving the fly. I always wonder what's on her mind.
Hey, this is Scott from Alice Sweet Alice from Kansas City, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Don't touch that dial.
All right. That was Ben.
Wim Hainer.
Thank you, Bootsy.
You're welcome.
That was a little song he wrote called Reminiscent. Before that, the Brian Carter Band doing a song called Kiss, and we started it off with Mick Bird doing a song called Just the Blues. I don't know who Mick had playing the piano on that, but man, they could play that piano. That's the blues right there. We've got very special guests in the basement tonight. We've got Jack and Lexi from the band Dead Bed Bad from out of Columbia, Missouri. How you guys doing tonight?
We're good. How are you?
We're doing fantastic. Now to get you guys up here and tell us a little bit about what you guys are up to up there in Columbia. I tell you what, Jack, why don't you just kind of give us a little rundown on Dead Bed Bad and who else is in the band besides Lexi and what all you guys do?
Well, we started December 2012, and since then we put out 2 albums, Fire and Water and A Wasted Life of Dancing Mice and Pretty Lights. And we did a bunch of shows in 2013. We have one booked May 24th, Peddler's Jamboree in Columbia this year. And Lexi's the keyboard player in the band. Maybe some local people know that. She also plays cello and sings background vocals. Our drummer was Craig Wingate. He played on both albums, all but 2 songs on the new album. Another drummer played on that 2 songs named Will Dutton in Philadelphia. And a new drummer is John Steinmeier, who's a Jefferson City native. And he lives in Los Angeles, and he's actually flying out the week before Peddler's Jamboree. So we'll be rehearsing like that as a trio, perhaps a 4-piece, I'm not sure yet. So to get ready for that. And we've got a new album that we're working on right now, tentatively called Love Burns the Man. I think you're going to hear a couple songs, a couple demos from that were just written literally 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, and recorded. And you hear a couple others from the second album, I think.
Well, I always like to ask the question, especially with the kind of name you guys have, Dead Bed Bad. How'd you come up with that name for the band, man?
I've asked Jack that question several times and I've never gotten the same answer.
I'll give you the, since we're on the radio, I'll give you the real answer. It was simply a wireless password for Wi-Fi.
Really?
It was a certain type. There was a certain type of wireless encryption that required you use the first 5 letters of the alphabet only. So, came up with Dead Bed Bad, and I searched for the .com very quickly to make sure it was there, and I was like, I might use this in the future. At the time, I wasn't doing music. I was on a 2-year hiatus. I wouldn't even listen to music, but that name was like, oh, that might be useful. It's kind of weird, and nobody's going to remember what it is, and it's kind of stupid at the same time. But, you know, Led Zeppelin, the Foo Fighters, I mean, come on. Nobody cares.
That's right. As long as the music's kicking ass, that's what counts.
Yeah, exactly.
The most difficult one that I think I've run across is the Thneeds.
The what?
Thneeds.
That's what I said the first time.
I do. Every week I do a song from a band from a different state. This year I started with A, and I'm going through the alphabet. And when I came to Alaska, you know, I haven't had any bands from Alaska, so I started looking around, and one of the biggest bands in Alaska is the Thneeds.
Oh, yeah, that's a difficult one.
Yeah, it was really difficult when we first started talking about them.
So you've got a lot of people that have been in the band that are kind of living all over the country. Whenever you're working on material and stuff, other than, I mean, if you're getting ready for a gig, basically, you have them come in and you have to have rehearsal time before the gig. What about the rest of the time? Like, say, if are you doing like rehearsals and stuff over the internet, or
no? I'm recording every day. I've been in Los Angeles for the past month, I guess, recording out there, and 2 new songs were recorded there. So when we're not rehearsing or playing shows, we're recording, and yeah, that's.
So you're playing the guitar and doing the lead vocals on the song. Are you playing the bass on some of this too that you did in the studio?
All of it, yeah.
All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very nice.
Yep.
Now, do you get Lexi out there to add the keyboards and cello stuff?
She does the keyboards and the cello and background vocals, and yeah. And Craig Wingate and Will Dutton did the drums, largely Craig. So, and Craig's now with Driving Wheel, so you guys know, yeah.
Okay, maybe Craig was the drummer that we saw with Driving Wheel.
It's possible.
Cause I think Dano went off on his own little Trail of Tears, whatever, a little while back.
Yeah, he's playing with a cover band right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, let's get into some music by Dead Bed Bad and give our listeners kind of an idea of what you guys sound like. This first song we want to do is Let's Get Gone. Tell us a little bit about that one first, Jack.
Well, this one was actually written because we do a lot of slower songs, and live, people just really want to dance, and decided to write more of a rock number, and that's what came out, and it's kind of it's just a fun tune. It's got a cool bridge breakdown. That's my favorite part of it, and that's that. That's on A Wasted Life of Dancing Mice and Pretty Lights.
Okay, before we get into this, I have to know, that is an awfully long title. and I know you said that you guys kind of used the short term Wasted Life for it, and I'm calling it the Dancing Mice. How did you come up with something like that?
Well, it's sort of a passive knock on some other genres of music that have taken over, it seems, recently, and people who aren't really playing their instruments anymore and are turning knobs instead and things of that nature. So there's some play on words in the title, and I don't know, I might get in trouble for that someday.
Probably.
Controversy, I mean, it sells. Just ask Prince.
Isn't that the truth?
Let's sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy, and this is Dead Bed Bad doing Let's Get Gone.
you're brand new, but you ride like a leader. Oh, she ain't got a hit. Kick it to the left, kick your boots to the right. Kick it in the knees, everything is alright. She's only gonna hate you when you're broke. She's only gonna love you when you got coke. She's only 21. Well, can a bitch have a little fun? Let's get going. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get going. Let me show you how to do it.
Dead Bed Bad, right here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy.
Say that fast 5 times.
I can't do it.
Say DBB.
DBB.
That rolls off the tongue, okay. It's a good acronym.
Yes, that works really well.
You got any questions, Bootsy, or would you like me to take over?
No, I don't like the way you said that. No, I do have a question. How easy or how difficult is it to have a band whose members can be scattered here and yon? Well, especially you. And how do you accomplish the recording process when you're not all together? How do you practice?
Well, like, we used to rehearse a lot when we were playing shows a lot. Everybody was local. Now I'm in Los Angeles. The drummer's in Los Angeles. Lexi's here. So we're just going to block out the rehearsal space for the next show in May for a week. And everybody will learn the parts before they come in. And then we'll work on the little details. And we'll be ready to go by, the end of the week. Maybe after the first rehearsal. It may go beautifully. I don't know. So, that's the way it works. And the recording thing, I pretty much do everything. And then Lexi will come in and do her thing. So, like on the new tracks, I'm playing the drums. And there's, I think on one of the songs, there's a keyboard part that, it's an organ part that you can't really hear. And it's really simple because I don't play organ very well. So that'll be Lexi's department down the road when we actually get around to finishing it up, which hopefully will be sooner rather than later.
Well, Lexi, you do play keyboard and cello. If you have a preference, which do you enjoy playing more? Or do you have a preference?
I'm definitely better on keys, so I like playing that because I'm more confident at it. I'm sort of self-taught at cello, so.
Whatever made you decide to teach yourself to play the cello?
Yeah, when I was in 5th grade, we lived in a school district where there was an orchestra. And I've always been really obsessed with big instruments that I can't carry, like the organ. So I always wanted to play stand-up bass, and they made you start on cello, of course. And then we moved somewhere where there wasn't an orchestra, and my dad was very adamant that I was not going to play the cello ever again because there was no reason to play the cello if you weren't in an orchestra. And so I made a deal with him at some point and got a cello when I was in college, and then decided I needed to learn it, mostly to prove a point to him. So,
was your point proven?
He would say by the amount that I practice it, no, but.
So do you have a Hammond B3 at home too?
I live in an apartment where it would be impossible to get an organ into it, so I don't. I just have a little portable keyboard. But I miss playing on the organ. It's a lot different.
Yeah. Well, let's, I tell you what, when you guys play up there in Columbia, have you got a lot of gigs lined up right now, or just the one festival right now?
So I'm recording right now, I'm writing songs, so I'm trying to churn out as many songs as possible. I figure the more prolific, the better. And I don't know, I'm kind of taking a different approach to the whole thing. A lot of bands are trying to tour, and I don't know how they afford that. I don't know how they do it, especially a bigger band like us. But by bigger, I mean more stuff and more people. So I'm trying to take the approach of just recording as much as possible and putting out as many albums as possible in a short amount of time.
Okay, you're going to have to tell me what a peddler's jamboree is. And the reason I ask that is because we were having a discussion before we came here about the spelling. And it's not peddler like a salesperson peddler. It's peddler like someone who rides a bicycle. So what is a peddler's jamboree?
Lexi? You wanna take that
Lexi?
one?
Sure. I forget what they call it. They call it a Missouri's Bicycle Music Festival.
Something like
I don't
that.
really know. It's a music festival where people start in Columbia on their bikes, and then they bike to Boonville and stop along the way for music.
And there are bands at every stop along the way.
Really?
It starts early in the morning, and literally hundreds, thousands maybe, people. And the finale is at Kemper Park in Boonville. And that's where the headliners all play. And then they bike back on Sunday, and there are bands along the way. I'm not quite sure where they go on Sunday, but it's a whole weekend bike trip for bicycle enthusiasts. And you don't have to be a bicycle enthusiast. You can just go.
How in the world did you find out about this?
We were asked to play last year.
Really?
Last minute, they had an opening slot, one of the morning slots, and we're like, yeah, we'll take it. We actually had 2 shows that day. We had to rush off to another one. But, yeah, and then they asked us back, so...
Well, I was going to say it'd be good that you don't have to ride a bicycle to each venue because I wouldn't make it in time. I better grab the motorcycle instead. Now, when Bootsy and I were up in Columbia a couple months ago and saw you guys live, it was a fun show, believe me. But I noticed the whole show during the whole time there was a couple people running around with like TV cameras filming everything you did. So are you going to come out with a movie too?
We were trying that night to get a live, just 1 or 2 good songs live. And we were really trying to get good sound, and not have to overdub the sound later, like from the album cut. And of course, everything went horribly wrong.
It was one of those nights.
Yeah, it was. I've seen the video of one of the songs, and it was actually edited, and like they overdubbed and the video's great. It's fantastic. A guy named Tom Jones did it. He orchestrated the whole thing. He's out of Fulton, and he's an LA guy, LA film guy. But the sound was just not, didn't really work out. But the video's still worth watching because it just a little piece of history.
So where do you go to watch this video?
I think it's on our YouTube page. There's a Dead Bad Bad YouTube page.
Okay.
There are various live show videos. I think there's some from our very first show at the Bridge on December 1st, 2012. So I don't know how good they are. Maybe they should be deleted. I don't know.
Well, let's get in another song by you guys. This next song we got lined up is called the Peddler's Jamboree. And you were telling us earlier you wrote this song just for the Jamboree coming up.
I wrote it for those guys a few weeks ago in hopes that they might want to use it for their they do a promo video for the event every year, and they might want to use it. They may not use it this year. They may use it next year because it's kind of late now. They've already got other people lined up for that, but it just struck me. And it just happened quick. So,
do the lyrics in it talk about riding a bicycle?
Yes.
Did it?
Yeah. It's actually all about an experience I had at the Peddler's Jamboree last year. So.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy and Dead Bad Bad. This is a song Jack wrote called Peddler's Jamboree. Check it out.
Hey!
That makes me want to go ride a bicycle. I probably wouldn't ride it very far, but
Not with your wheels on fire, but
no.
I remember one year we got a tax return back, which is very, very rare for us anyway.
I think it was the last time we ever got a tax.
And
taxes
I
back.
said, well, what are we going to do with the money, Bootsy? And she says, let's go get some bicycles. and so we went and bought some really nice trail bikes. And we got out on we live out in the country, and we rode down this one road from the main road down to a little like low water bridge, and going down to the bridge wasn't bad because it was all downhill. But coming back, I didn't
make it.
I didn't think Bootsy was going to make it. I was going to have to go get the truck and go get her.
yeah.
That's a Dead Bad Bad doing Peddler's Jamboree, and that's gonna be they're gonna be playing live for that coming up May the 24th of this year, and that's gonna start out in Columbia and go to Owensville,
Boonville.
Boonville. I'm sorry.
And yeah, we'll be playing the Boonville at Kemper Park.
All right. That and about what time do you think yours is going to start?
I don't know exactly, but I'd say get there by 5 or 6. And yeah, I'm not really sure. They haven't given me all the details yet, so.
Okay, that'll still be fun, especially like you're saying. It starts there in Columbia, and there's going to be bands en route in the whole route for the bicyclers that are traveling from Columbia to Boonville.
It's a very cool event. It's put on by guys in Columbia. Their company name is Off Track Events, and they do other things there too, like the Monster Bike Bash, and I'm not sure what else, but the Peddler's Jamboree is really, it's worth going for sure.
Check it out, and you can get more information about that and a lot more information about Dead Bad Bad if you check out their Facebook. They've got a lot of information on there, and all of their tunes you can find. Well, give us a rundown on where they can find any of your music, Jack.
You can, iTunes, Spotify, Rhapsody, every player that's out there that's streaming music, it's on, except Pandora, because Pandora is bad.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not treating musicians very well, so I'm not going to put it on there. But everywhere else, you can find it.
All right, so be sure and check that out.
Oh, Bandcamp, too. If you go to the Facebook page, you can click on, there's a little red box next to the events box, and you can click on that, and it takes you to a Bandcamp page. And both of our last albums are on there. And you can download them for free, or you can pay whatever you like. I mean, you can pay $1 if you want to and download both albums. It doesn't really matter, and everything helps. So, but people have been good to us so far, so it's good.
And do you guys have a regular website too for the band? What's the address on that?
It's deadbadbad.net or .com. .com redirects you to .net. So,
okay, all right.
Yeah, there's stuff up there. There are a couple reviews of both albums from. And his name's Eric Danielson from the Columbia Tribune. That are pretty interesting reads. He's fantastic. So yeah, the links to those are on the website.
Okay, and you got a big picture of Lexi on there, I guess.
Yeah, there's some pictures. There are definitely pictures, and 3 of the songs are up there. It's kind of like an EP, electronic press kit, for people who want to review the music or whatever. There are some magazines out there that are going on there and, writing reviews. So,
because no offense, Jack, but I have to say Lexi's a little bit cuter than you are.
That is a fact. Yes.
Okay. Hey, let's get into another song by Dead Bad Bad. But I want to remind everybody out there, if you got a question for Jack or Lexi, you can get onto the Facebook website for the Basement Tape, KKid Basement Tapes, and just shoot us over any questions you might have for them. You can get there onto the chat room through Facebook on the KKid Basement Tapes,
if you don't
or
have an
on
iPad,
our website.
Right?
Yeah, I can't seem to I'm seeing the chat room, but I'm not able to participate, and it's crashing because I'm using an iPad.
Okay. But if you guys have a question for these guys, just let us know. This next song we got by Dead Bad Bad is called "What You Gonna Do About It." Tell us about that, Jack.
That's off the second album. It's kind of an angry song about...
A lot of them are angry songs.
Everybody's got to have at least one angry song.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird... it's kind of a weird song, and it's kind of angry, and it's about the government, and...
oh, you don't have to say anything else.
The title pretty much sums it up. So.
All right. Sit back, relax. You're in the basement. This is Dead Bad Bad doing "What You Gonna Do About It."
You've been stabbed in the back by a government hack. He's got you on his phone. You know he thinks you're dumb. You're the dog in the road. You lost your government home. Your collar's on too tight. It just ain't right. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You spend your last dollar on a lawyer. He said the case was strong. You've been all alone. You put your heart and soul into what you think you know. He's gonna set you free. I'm gonna need to see your ID, boy. What you gonna do about it? Yeah. What you gonna do about it? Oh, here they come. They got the big guns, control the internet. We ain't gonna let it do them. Oh, pigs, crawl back where you came from. What you gonna do about it? Yeah. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
All right. Dead Bad Bad right here in the basement. What you gonna do about it? I officially have a brand new favorite song for the week. That's that
He does
one right
pick
there.
one every week.
Very nice. Very good. We got Jack and Lexi here, if you've just joined us, with the band Dead Bad Bad out of Columbia, Missouri. And they've got all kinds of things going on. Jack has been in the studio out in Los Angeles working on a ton of new songs. And he's a very busy man when it comes to his music. Very serious about it, too. Tell us a little bit more about just, I guess, the way you go about writing a song. Do you come up with the lyrics first? Do you come up with the melody first? What's your method?
It's changing now. I used to. I start with a lot of different things. I might start with a drum beat, and I might start with a bass just to change it up. You can get in a box. You can get stuck in a box if you're just strumming on a guitar. So I like to change it up. I mean, I'll think, okay, I'm not going to touch the guitar. I'm going to start something new, and it may just be a drum loop and go from there. But lately, with the new songs that for the next album, Love Burns the Man, they're all being written from lyrics, which I've never done much of before. So usually I'll in the past I'll get all the instrumentation, a nice arrangement, and I'll go through and I'll mumble a melody, and then I try to fit words to it, and with a concept in mind. But now I'm kind of writing the words and fitting the music to the words somehow. So it's different now. I like it.
Well, changing stuff up like that gives it a little bit of different color whenever you go into the studio to, finish the masterpiece, I guess you could say. It always comes out a little bit different. I keep telling myself the next song I'm going to write, I'm going to start it on the piano, and I always grab that guitar. I can't help myself because I'm more like Keith Richards. I'm a riff man. I'll come up with a riff, first, and but that's just the way I've been doing it. Bootsy, how do you write a song?
You wish. He's been bugging me forever. We should write songs together. Yeah, right. like that's ever gonna happen.
Well, Jack here said he wrote 6 new songs just this last month. Now to me that's pretty amazing.
That is amazing.
It's tough for me to write one song a month sometimes. It is tough. It's tough to write a song.
Where do they come from?
I don't know. I get burnt out, but I can crank them out like one every 2 or 3 days. It's good to be back here for this week because I kind of needed a break. It was a pretty, 12, 14-hour days in the studio for those 6. I think there's 7 actually, but.
So what did you do with your life before Dead Bed Bad?
Well, I was. I dropped out of college, and I went to Vegas, and I was at about 19, I was a Vegas lounge guitarist.
Really?
For about a year.
Cool.
And a
Did you wear polyester?
I did. I wore all kinds of costumes. I wore all kinds of costumes, including dresses.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So yeah, that was an experience, and I did that for about a year and a half, and then I went on to Los Angeles and lived there for 10 years, and was involved in so many different aspects of the music industry, from pushing cases for people to recording engineering, playing in bands. I've never really been a singer. I was always a side guy, guitar player. There's actually a secret album out there that I did when I was 24 that nobody ever hears about.
That's because it's a secret, right?
Yeah. Actually, Get Off on the first album was one of those songs. It was written in 6/8 time, and I changed it to 4/4 and redid it for Fire and Water. So, I can't let the songs go to waste. I want people to hear them, but if they're not good, I need to fix them somehow.
What about you, Lexi? What did you do before Dead Bed Bad?
That's what do I still do?
She just graduated high school, I think. I'm kidding.
I'm actually working on my PhD in counseling psychology.
Really?
Right now, so.
Whatever made you just...
I normally get the question the other way around. What do you do outside of school?
I bet you feel like that's all you do.
I feel like I do better than a lot of my peers who are working on their degrees. But I don't know. The band is part of, I guess, what keeps me feeling like I'm a person outside of being a student. So.
Now, to get a PhD in that, you have to write. What's the big report thing you got to write?
Dissertation.
Yeah. Have you picked a subject for that yet?
Yeah, I'm actually recruiting parents right now for it, so that's a whole nother mess of fun. I'm doing a consultation intervention with teachers around parent involvement. it's probably really boring to anyone.
And
who's
don't
not.
you have to do a defense?
Yeah.
For
There's
those
lots
out
of
there,
meetings like that.
I never knew what a defense was until I went out to MS&T. I work at the university here. I produce distance classes, and we produced several defenses, and I didn't realize that you actually had to take a topic and then you had to defend it to professors, and they could just like rake you over the coals. And I was always amazed that people would spend years and years preparing for that, and it's all over in an hour. You know, it's like your life is hanging in the balance for years, and in an hour it's over. You know, wow. Not your life, the defense.
Right.
Well, I'm kind of like in defense all the time. My regular day job is working for child support enforcement for the state.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
probably
music's
see
probably a de-stressor for you too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Music is definitely help. You know, it's. I guess you could say it's good therapy for me, no doubt about it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's get it. Have we got any questions from the chat room or from the Facebook yet?
No,
Not right now.
not right now.
Well, you never know.
It's Facebook. Sometimes there's tons of people on there, and sometimes there's nobody on there.
And last week our show was during the Beatles special.
I know. My
And,
mom was switching back and forth.
And so it was kind of a tough show that last week because we were up against the Beatles on TV, so that was a little tough. But we do have one more song by Dead Bad Bad we want to play for you guys. This last one here is called "Love Burns the Man." Tell us a little bit about this one, Jack.
This one might be the title track for the next album. It's a lyric-driven song. It's if you know anything about Burning Man, it has a lot to do with that. I'm not sure that'll be the name of the album, but it might be. It sounds like a good title, anyway. That's really all there is to say about it, except it's kind of might get your tissues ready, maybe.
Oh, is this a crying song?
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
All right. Well, sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy, and we've got Jack and Lexi here from Dead Bad Bad. This is Love Burns the Man. Check this out.
Lois, why have you gone so soon? Are you all alone in your tiny room of hatred and love? All of the above, you above it all.
This is Jack
and Lexi
with Dead Bed Bad,
and
you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
That was very well said.
I like it. You guys did great.
Actually, I liked Jack's countdown with the
3, 2, 1.
that was so pro.
Yeah, that was. I guess that's a stage thing, a music thing.
Well, again, thanks, guys, for coming into the Basement Tapes and being on the show tonight. We love the music, and we're looking forward to all the other new songs you're coming out with. Of course, I'm going to have to get out there and get some more of the stuff off of iTunes or
Bandcamp.
I think we've got everything that you can get off Bandcamp.
Yeah,
I think we do now.
Yeah. The other two played tonight are just teasers for the next album. So.
Oh, we like those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. First listen right here.
We really like those kinds of things. You heard it first in the basement.
That's right. We like debuts right here.
Yeah, they're demos, actually.
So you might not hear them again. That could be a one-time thing.
They will likely be changed, yeah. And
cool.
By the time it's all said and done, I'd say those two you'll definitely recognize, but they'll be arranged slightly differently or played slightly differently. But yeah, those are special little demos for you guys. And thanks for having us, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Lexi, before we go on to the next part of the show, we always like to give you guys an opportunity to put a big shout-out to anybody that you want to put a shout-out to. So who do you want to say hi to out there, Lexi?
Jack's face at that. This is sad. Probably the first quote-unquote people that come to my mind are my cats who don't listen to the radio.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
And they would surprise you
right?
because they would recognize your voice on the radio.
My cats, Lucy and Bee. So I would give a shout out to.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Jack?
Is it okay not to have any?
We're so lame.
The fans, thanks for the support. It's been kind of a quick ride since December 1st, 2012. So we've had a lot of support, so thank the fans. We thank the fans.
Well, we're looking forward to a lot more good stuff from Dead Bed Bad, too. And once you've been in the basement, you're always welcome back.
Absolutely.
Awesome. We'll come back anytime.
Well, when you get the new album,
definitely let us know, and you'll have to come back and tell us all about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. Hopefully, it'll be finished soon.
And we can play some more. We're gonna play some more Dead Bed Bad anyway, because we just like it.
Good. Good.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we haven't played on the show yet anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's going to be Bootsy's Band of the Week, and I'm going to let Bootsy tell you all about it right now.
Every once in a while, he does let me tell you all about it. Okay, as you know, my bands of the week have always been number one, alphabetical state. This week, we're going to California, and I cannot go to California without picking up Monica DuPont from San Francisco on the way. And when I look back into the vault, I found a band from the show about this time of the year of 2012 called Toto Jojo, and they're from Joplin, Missouri. So I'm going to play a song tonight by Monica DuPont called The Rock and Roller, and I'm going to play a song by Toto Jojo called Mr. Mumbles, and those are Bootsy's Bands of the Week.
Whoa, he's a rock and roller. He's a real good bowler. Before you step in the ring, I'm gonna tell you one thing, look out. 'Cause he's a real bone breaker. Send you to the Undertaker. If you give him a call, he's gonna make you fall, so look out. Look out for the rock and roller. Watch out for the rock and roller. Yeah. Watch out for rock and roll. 'Cause he can bend a telephone pole. And you can hear the crowd shout. Oh, when that rock and roll man the shoes, he's gonna give you the blues, so look out. Rock and roll man, and you can do it, oh yes he can. And before he's through, he's gonna do it to you, so look out. Look out for the rock and roller. Watch out for the rock and roller. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch out for rock and roll, 'cause you can bear the telephone pole. You can hear the crowd shout, oh, when that rock and roll man comes out. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. Watch out for rock and roll, 'cause you can bear a telephone pole. You can hear the crowd shout, oh, when that rock and roll man comes out. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. He's a rock and roller, he's a real good bowler. Before you step in the ring, I wanna tell you one thing, look out. 'Cause he's a rock and roll man, and you can do it, oh yes you can. Before you mess with him, get some insurance too. Look out for the rock and roller. Watch out for the rock and roller. Look out for the rock and roller. Oh, rockin', oh, rockin', oh, rockin', oh, rockin'.
Incomprehensible, a fork on a closed road, a clip full of bullets, a refusal to unload. Why are you trembling, my mystery? You know I can't see what I see. I got another poem about a blonde and a ball player moving out to live happily somewhere. Hey, operator, could you give me the number? 'Cause I can't unlove what I love. No, I can't unlove what I love. No, I can't unlove what I love. Hey, Mr. Mumbles, hey, Mr. Mumbles, what you gonna do when she leaves? Well, hey, Mr. Mumbles, hey, Mr. Mumbles, tell me how long you grieve. Well, hey, Mr. Mumbles, hey, Mr. Mumbles, look at all the trouble you caused. Now who's there to catch you whenever you fall? Won't you come back to where you belong? I don't care if it's relatable. I'm speaking to one man, here's a little agony. You made your decision, thought you could escape. You signed your name on my grave, but I won't unsay what I say. The point that I'm making is you gotta be the king and long live his highness, but death to the queen where you can't
That was Bootsy's Bands of the Week. That was Toto Jojo doing Mr. Mumbles, and started out with Monica DuPont out of San Francisco, California, doing the Rock and Roller. Good stuff right there. It's birthday time, and Bootsy has the list of birthdays for the week.
I do. The first at the top of the list is Radio J. Radio J is the DJ for a new show that's on Insane Realm Radio called Radio J. Good name for it. Joseph Biss, who is from Of the Mountains, who we will hear from later on. Ashley Fork danced with me last February at St. Pat's Day to Medora.
Yeah.
Donna Chrysler works where I do with MS&T. Our buddy Ann Mounty, the best B bartender. Best bartender ever. Ann Mounty. Brad Keene from Riverside, great guitar player. Shannon Corliss and Craig Walker are all having birthdays this week.
And anybody else is having a birthday out there this week, if we didn't happen to mention your name, but you are having a birthday, this goes out to you too. Happy birthday.
I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna help you celebrate. I wanna wish you lots of presents. I wanna help you eat your cake. If you party in the island way, you'll be jamming all night till the light of day. Your birthday is your day to shine. Another year and you'll be looking fine. So have no worries, don't you hesitate. It's time to party, time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Yeah.
Happy birthday. I like that birthday song, Bootsy. You did good finding that one.
I like that birthday song, too.
All right. It's Nick's Picks for the week. This week, this is a part of the show where I get to pick something out by a well-signed artist or musician that you don't normally get to hear on the radio. And I picked out a hair band this week from the 80s, to tell you the truth. I haven't heard these guys in a long time. Y&T originally came out of California, Oakland, California. Back in they started back in 1974. They were known as Yesterday and Today, but they shortened the name of the band to just Y&T, and they could play some metal rock. They had, and I tell you the truth, I think they are still playing today somewhere, maybe at the old folks' home. I don't know, but that's where I'm going next. Anyway. I picked out a couple of tunes by Y&T. The first one is Lipstick and Leather, and then the second one is Shine On. Back in the old days, I guess it was around 1980, I'll say 82, 83, about the time I got out of the Army. I came back to Missouri and started a little metal band with Chuck Henderson, and we used to play that song, Lipstick and Leather. It was one of our favorite songs to play, and so this one's kind of going out to Chuck out there. But so this is Nick's Picks for the week, Y&T. Check this out.
Cause I'm never with me.
That was Y&T doing Shine On, and we started out with Lipstick and Leather. We were just talking about that Shine On. It had the same old beat as Autograph doing Turn Up the Radio. It's a very popular beat back in the 80s for that kind of stuff. I was sitting around with Keith Richards the other day, and I asked Keith, I said, what are some of your favorite bands?
Well, I'd start personally with probably the Hillbilly Cats, Elvis's band, Scotty Moore, DJ Fontana, and Bill Black. Most amazing stuff. And it was very early on, and at the same time, then bands, Dave Bartholomew's band that used to work and back up Little Richard, Fats Domino. That was a great band. Oh, the Beatles, obviously. I sort of throw them in. Obvious. I'm always caught with like your top favourites and everything because I realise I'm going to leave people out. The other one's the expensive winos. Probably really my favourite, but other bands ever. And I always like Steve Marriott, very much from the English point of view. The Small Faces, and then he had Humble Pie, I think, but I'm not going to say, Led Zeppelin, The Who, and, Black Sabbath, I'd only be lying. They're not my favourites. They're all good, I know them, they're all good players and everything, but as a band, no. They're thrown together, and you always feel it. You always see the join.
Well, that's what Keith had to say. And we'd like to know who your favorite bands are out there. So if you want to get on Facebook and check out the KK Basement Tape Show, you can let us know who your favorite bands are, and I can see what I can do to get them on Nick's Picks for one of the weeks coming up in the near future. I'd like to hear from you. So I don't know. Who's your favorite band, Bootsy?
I have no favorite band.
Okay.
Like them all.
Okay. Well, I'd probably say right now Dead Bad Bad would be my favorite band right now.
Well, I'm the one that puts together most of the music for this show, and when I find somebody that is going to come and hang out with us, I listen to a lot of their stuff before they get here, and I like Dead Bad Bad.
I'm turning red.
Yes, he is. This whole station is getting warm from his red face.
And to tell you the truth, I'll have to say this. I'm just right now, probably the group of my favorite bands are basically from out of Columbia, Missouri. You could get Round Heels in there. I think they're partially from St. Louis, too. And then you got the Many Colored Death.
The Less Heads Knockings from St. Louis.
Okay. And, of course, and I got to throw Medora in there, too, even though they're kind of more local.
Yep, they are now.
But we have some fantastic music right here in the Ozarks.
Hey, I have to tell you, in the almost 4 years that we've been doing this show, there's not any music that you hear on mainstream radio anywhere that's as good as what you hear on this show with the independent and local bands that we play. There's just not. The
power of indie music is just all over this place.
Yep.
And so get out there and support your local musicians. Get out there and check out a show because they appreciate you guys coming out and hooping and hollering and dancing, especially the people that put on original material,
Yes, indeed.
So be sure and check that out. All right, we've got time for one more set.
We do.
So this last set of music that we've got lined up for you guys from upstate New York, a band called Of the Mountains.
Of the Mountains. This is the band that I was telling you earlier that Joseph Biss, who is having a birthday this week, is in Of the Mountains.
Oh, excellent. Doing a song called Not Coming Home. After that, Aaron Cam and the One Drops out of Kansas City, Missouri. They're going to be headlining at the Mo Roots Festival coming up here soon. We're going to do a song by them called Morning Sun, and then we'll round it out with a song by myself, a little song I wrote called Come Back Home Baby Blues. So thanks for listening. We want to thank Dead Bed Bat again for coming into the basement and being our special guest tonight.
And thanks for having us.
You bet. We'll do it again. And
we will.
And we want to thank you guys out there for listening to the Basement Tapes, too. Sit back, relax. You're in the basement. This is Of the Mountains doing Not Coming Home.
Don't you hang your head so low. I will take you and I will hang you from heaven. Won't you walk with me and won't you talk with me? I can make you smile. Got a pocket full of sunshine and nearly low time, and I can make you mine. And you know I'm not going home tonight. The sun is shining, so let yourself be caught in his love light. It's you and me. Peace and tranquility will keep us together. You think that no one cares, but I'm here forever. And you know I'm not going home tonight. Don't you hang your head so low. I will take you and I will hang you from heaven. Won't you walk with me and won't you talk with me? I can make you smile. Got a pocket full of sunshine and nearly low time, and I can make it mine. And you know I'm not going home tonight.
This is Michael.
Lindsay. Emily.
John. We're the 24th Street Whalers. You're listening to Nick and Bootsy on the Basement Tapes
Show on the radio.
This is Chris Spirit Brown,
Christian Finch,
Taylor Cogdale, Marty Amon,
and we're to begin at zero. And you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
Sat down and got me a pencil and paper. You know I wrote down this song. I got to come back home, baby blue.